Africans coming here, and I'm sure everybody here has met some Africans who are here. They don't all think the same about what they're gonna do with the knowledge if they come in on a visa, what they're gonna do with what they learn
It's the
afterwards.
same situation.
Some of them, they're not thinking about going back home.
Right.
Yeah, that's true, though. Some of them, I heard some
A
of them
lot
say-
of times, even within our communities, we have people who go out, they get a degree, and
They're
they
not
think
thinking
about
about
who
what
they
it
wanna
is.
work for and how much money they're gonna make. They're not talking about what they're gonna do collectively
Right.
with the knowledge and skills that they acquire. So going back to what you said, I think that's a major part. There's a
Okay.
Nigerian company that makes automobiles.
Makes automobiles?
Right, that
Yes.
probably
Yeah.
we don't hear about
Yes. They
that
do.
much. You may have
Yeah.
heard there is one,
Oh, I did not
but there's
know
a couple. And the one I've heard of, Innoson, INNOSON, they started basically making motorcycle parts. And then they started building motorcycles and they started getting the cars. Now, you know, are they gonna be able, are you gonna be able to import that car here and buy it and
Brother
things like
Charles,
this?
you forgive me for being a Tom here. Those are Nigerians?
Nigeria.
I mean, Nigerian indigenous population.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
And
true.
that would be
I
nice.
did not know that.
And that would,
I just want to share something with your friends, and this is in 2012, when Babadala Thompson passed and we went to the AU in Manhattan. This is called,
Brother, I don't, who's Baba Dudley Thompson?
he was the cream of the
Oh,
first,
come on in, Brother Damon.
the first president of WADO, the first president, Babadala Thompson, Ambassador Donald
check
Thompson.
signing, please.
And it says here, WADO 2012 African Diaspora Resolution. And so if you go up there in Chicago, you see another resolution up there.
Okay.
That is the updated one to 2014 with Baba Batusi branch. And so we did present them, went there to them, take it to Africa and said, these are what we are demanding, you know, that you do to our people. That our people have the right of return. That you make things easier for our people, don't make it difficult. Those of our people are already there, grant them citizenship, you know, they are returning Africa.
But
you know.
listen, here's the thing, we have to change the way we think about Africa.
That's right.
That has to change. Because right now, when I'm in Ghana, I see white people running all around. They're not on the beaches, they live there. And they're coming left and right from Europe down. It's warm all year round. They don't have laws like they have here. And in Europe, they do what they want to do. And they're selling all the African things. You go to their house, it's all African. They consider themselves African. We have to change the way we think about it. We don't want anything to do with Ghana. And they want Ghana. They want Africa, I'm trying to say. They would love for us to all to leave. So they can have all those natural resources. And it would all be white. But that's what's happening right now with Africa. And that is the thing going down the beach. I went to Senegal maybe 20-some odd years ago. I flew into France, stayed there for a while, caught a flight down, stopped there in Rome. The whole plane filled up with white people playing cards and all. And I said to them, where are you guys going? I just wanted to know where they were going. They said, we're going to Senegal. We're going to Club Med and stuff. They go down to Africa for vacation. We go to the Caribbean, they go to Africa. So they have a whole different thinking about Africa than we do here in Europe. And that's their, that's
That
their
thinking is the
destination.
same, it hasn't changed, it's exploitation.
That's right.
Yeah, but no, they go and they'll go to vacation. Not the European Americans or African Americans go over for vacation.
When they go to these places, they know they're gonna be treated like God. They understand that, you know what, they will treat us better than even our own people in Europe. That's, yeah, they understand.
I just want to say to you, my sister Adrienne, because all of us, Africans in the diaspora, enslaving, chattel slavery, but African continent had colonialism, apartheid. So we had the same people over us ruling it, and the same mentality. And I just want to say, and that's why sometimes the Africans from there get kind of upset and say, why don't you people try to save yourself over there? Are you better off than us over here? Aren't you Uncle Tom see over there too? Why don't you save yourself? That's why Raymond did say that the solution lies over here.
Yeah.
But I can assure that Haiti is not become a tourist paradise. That's what they have for Haiti. If you go to Jamaica, the Chinese have now overrun Jamaica. The Chinese have now overrun Jamaica. And Chinese flag are put up in Jamaica. In some places, little after when you go to Jamaica, you have to go through some check thing like you in previous South Africa, gated communities, and Chinese will be there. Like, for instance, the Chinese have the toll. They went there and built all these bridges and so on. The Chinese have been given toll free. They collect all tolls for the next 50 years. Do you understand that? In Jamaica. All that money is going to the Chinese. The Chinese have now demanded from Prime Minister Richard Simpson, Roaring River. They said, by the way, Portia, remember you gave us a deal I guess they shouldn't have talked loud, but she's taking too long to hand over and said, we need it. You said we could have a river. You're like, what? Goat Island is to be leveled. Leveled. The nature, if you believe in a supreme king, put these islands, these mangrove here to stop the hurricane. They're going to level it, asphalt it, and build transshipment of the biggest tankers coming through, right? Because you know the Panama Canal has been widened.
Yeah, Panama Canal. You just a
it's
straight
been
line
widened.
from Panama.
They call it the logistical hub. Jamaica will be the logistical hub. So you know, let's not say Africa alone, the entire Caribbean.
Yeah.
Haiti now is to be the new tourist paradise of the Caribbean. Cuba is now being opened up, softened up. Cuba, I mean, come on. They have a plan for all of us, wherever we Africans are. In Brazil, the same thing. In Colombia, they kill our people like animals over there. In Honduras, wherever we are, the Garifuna people in Honduras, slaughter them. So they're going to totally wipe us off from planet Earth this time, right?
So let me ask another question, or the same question. What is the solution?
We're sitting in.
Right here. UNIA, right here. Right in this.
And remember the Honorable Marcus Garvey went to all those places, Central America, and he saw these conditions.
Yep.
100 years ago. 100 years ago.
Yep.
All these conditions.
And it's still existing. It's probably worse.
It's not worse, it's intensifying now. Because they don't even need us anymore.
So,
right?
Brother Eichel, being a white member, can I ask you point blank to your face, what do you think is the solution?
Well, you know.
Say the letters.
UNIA,
That's the solution.
and all the other supporting organizations, Madus, and all the other Pan-Africans come together, and we are our own liberators.
That's it.
We
I mean,
can never
every
be
year,
our
so-
own liberator.
Let us think of the Asian revolutionaries. They were, you know, there's Elaine and Christopher and all the rest of them. These are what they did. And there's an article in there about, but this is where it's at, about the politics also. So.
You know what, I forgot to, let's quickly, Brother Eichel, you reminded me, I was hoping President Duncan would get here, but I need to go back and revisit item number 6 on your agenda. I'm going to go around asking everyone point blank, how many tickets will you be purchasing? We've already paid for the rental. Well, no, we put the deposit down. Initially, we were thinking we could possibly get 260 people. The way the hall is set up, 170 is the half, and then 150 is the other half, or actually 130. So the full hall is 300, but the first half is 170. So we sat down, we thought about it, I said, no, I don't think we could go 300. We would be looking for trouble. So we've done the calculations. We need to sell 100 tickets just to break even. Just to break even for the rental, the accessories, the catering, the decorations, the DJ, all of that. We need 100 tickets to break even.
So are you asking people to sell tickets also?
Absolutely. No, that is an absolute obligation. So I'd like to go over how I was waiting for Mr. Duncan to get here, but he'll be there in 10 minutes? Okay. We can revisit when he gets here, but I'd like to go over. Brother Eichel, how many tickets are you going to take?
How much for the ticket?
Cost is never an issue here. We're all black, we all love each other.
What for a ticket?
$75. This is a black tie gala. How many tickets can I put you down for?
I don't know what you can put in front of me because I'm in the Bronx up here, man.
I know you're coming. It's just a matter of.
I don't know what you can, you know, I don't want to take the tickets.
I'm putting you down for 2. Good. Hey, brother Ngugo, how many tickets can I put you down? 2. That's you and Sister Tara. You're combined. What about your main man?
I'm gonna give him when I call him tonight. When I get back to the house, I'll give him the information. And
Tell him he's forced to take 2.
Gotcha.
Good.
Say no more.
Brother Dana, 2. Brother Charles, write this down. Write this down. Brother Charles.
So say.
How many tickets can I put you down for?
I can't go below 2.
There you go. Baba Shem, 2. Well, you gotta take 10 tickets. So. Sister Adrian,
That's the problem, I will not be here.
but you will be in spirit. So how many tickets are you going to be in spirit with?
1.
1. Does anybody know where Sister Adrian will be?
In Africa,
Where in Africa?
Ghana.
No! Tell her where you'll be.
I'm going to Tanzania this
Oh,
time.
Nice.
Okay.
But my
Now
thing is,
Valley.
if my son is not able to sell his or he sells it, I will donate it. So, but I'll let you know, okay?
Okay, see, this is the commitment we need. She's doing UNIA work on the eastern part of Africa, but still committed to our function. Brother Leroy?
I might get back to you now, because right now I'm going through some difficulties financially.
No problem.
But if I get some flyers, what I could do is pass the flyers out, and hopefully, before this event, the dance, if my financial situation change, I'll be
No
willing to.
problem. And I
I would
appreciate
love
your
to
honesty.
contribute and help the organization.
Well, we also
That's
want
my
you to be-
dream, that's my dream. You know, we have to see the UNIA do well, you know, and, yeah.
Everyone has to be clear. If we don't sell 100 tickets,
don't have to dream, you just do it.
Well, do it.
When are you trying to sell the ticket?
This is what they're talking about, family. Get the date.
next meeting, the tickets will be here.
But do it's kind of hard.
Two, I mean, if we do not sell, yes, Brother Charles.
Oh, mine is in my bag then, I guess.
How much money would we have to save each week up to this date to
Look in there.
get the ticket?
Today's what, today's the 22nd, let's call this the 18th. Let's say this is March 18th. March 18th, July 18th, you're talking 4 months. 4 months, you're talking 4 times 4, 16 weeks. Let's make that 15 weeks, just to be safe. 15 to get to 75, you need to save $5 a week for 1 ticket, $10 a week for 2 tickets. That's what it means. $10 a week, you need to commit every week from now until the event for your ticket. But guess what? I need the money before. No, there's no credit. This is real cash, cash currency. So I will need that money before, but if you're going to calculate it, you need $10 a week for 2 tickets. That's what it comes down to.
I want to ask you a question. Obviously, the more tickets you have, the more money you can make, and you can make a profit. The dance hall, okay, all right, realistic goals. How many people you would like to?
We need 150 people there. First goal is to break even. Before you can make money, you gotta at least
Yeah, I
pay,
know.
you gotta pay.
So 100, okay,
100 tickets will break us even.
150 to make any
101 ticket will make money.
Okay,
but
right.
100 is the absolute minimum we need.
How much? Okay, the dance hall.
It's not
What's the
that
capacity? How many people?
it can hold 300, but it's separated to 2 halves.
Okay.
It's the Robert Ross Johnson Family Life Center. It's a part of the St. Albans Congregational Church. It's on practically the corner of Linden Boulevard and Merritt.
Linden
Merritt,
Linden
yeah,
and Merritt.
That's fine. Queens.
It's in Queens, St. Albans.
St. Albans.
You just pass a gas station, must have around,
Yes,
right
gas
at the corner,
station.
gas station at the corner.
What's his name? Reverend Floyd Flake's
Floyd,
church
yeah,
is not
yeah,
far from
right,
there,
right.
but that's not Flake's church. Yeah.
Okay.
No, so this is what we've been working on, and for your information, Mrs. President, wife, the reason why we're not going with Thomasina's is at our last event that we had, Thomasina's charged gratuities.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it wasn't 18%, it was materially more than 18%. And that's unacceptable considering we catered it.
Oh, yeah.
We catered, so all they did was, the arrangement was we would pay the regular fee, but allow us to cater the food. They did that, and on top of that, they charged a gratuity.
Well, those people serve the food though.
Yes, their people,
So they
their
have to
people.
be, yeah, their people
Their
serve the
people
food.
serve the food.
So that's a tip for them.
That gratuity, as far as I understand, is for a sit-down dinner, not for a buffet. That was already paid for,
But they worked and they did that, you know what I'm saying?
but they've never charged that.
Well, you need to check your contract.
Yes, that was part of the contract, meaning it was the same contract as before. So I said, you know what, times are difficult, I'm not gonna get into it, you know what? I always wanted to do something else, I'll tell you why. We will have to purchase all the decorations. What are the colors of our decorations?
Red, black, and green.
Black and green. Guess what? We're going to be using them forever because those are the colors of our flag. Meaning, what the purchase we make for those decorations will be used forever. And in addition to that, we can also rent it out to the Rosedale Soccer Club. Guess what their colors are?
Red, black, and green.
Red, black, and green. So for all of those reasons, we decided, you know what? we're growing anyway. It's time that and guess what? We have a caterer. So it was the right time.